Hello, my name is Ray. I'm the Ray in the Ray code. In this video, I'll be covering the adaptive design pattern, and I'll be using JavaScript. Not Java, but JavaScript. Although I do tutorials in Java and other programming languages, this video will be in JavaScript. I've used other programming languages to cover this particular pattern, the adapter, and I have used this particular programming language to cover other design patterns other than the adapter. All those mentioned by the game for. I have put timestamps for this video. I will have put timestamps in the margin so you may navigate to the section you desire most. My favorite is the SWOT analysis. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. The Ray code can be found on all my social media platforms. Please search them out and become a Ray the Code groupie. The adapter pattern is a structural pattern that acts like a translator between two incompatible interfaces, allowing classes or code that would otherwise couldn't work together cooperate. Think of it like a power plug adapter. Your phone has a USB-C cable. The wall socket is type A. The adapter lets them connect without changing neither the phone or socket. Why would I use it? When you don't have an existing class that doesn't match a required interface, but you cannot or do not want to change them. When you need to integrate legacy code with a modern system. When third-party libraries use a different interface than what your code expects. Benefits of adapter pattern. Think of it like a power plug adapter. Your phone has a USB-C cable. The wall socket is type A. The adapter lets them connect without changing neither the phone or socket. Makes systems more flexible by connecting otherwise incompatible parts. Reduces duplication by centralizing conversion logic in one place. The adapter pattern is about compatibility. I can't change my existing system, but I still want these parts to talk with each other. It gives you a bridge between mismatched components, keeping your system clean, maintainable, and consistent. Structural pattern adapter, the UML for JavaScript students. Target defines the interface the client expects to use, represents the standard way objects should behave, used directly by the client. Client works with objects through the target interface, does not know about the adaptee's interface, uses the adapter to interact with the adaptee. Adaptee has an existing interface that is compatible with target, contains useful behavior the client needs, cannot be changed easily. Adapter implements target interface, translates client's request into adaptee calls, connects incompatible interfaces safely. Hello, I'm Ray, the Ray in the Ray code. In this show, I plan to review the design pattern called adapter, which is a structural design pattern. I will stick to using the class names that are in the UML that is given by the game for in their book. I'll be using JavaScript. We start our project by creating a class called Target. Target is the interface that is expected by the client. Any class used by the client must implement this interface. The client expects that the method must be implemented by the subclasses. We close this module to be exported for our demo. Now, let's create a class called adaptee. The purpose of the adaptee is to give a class useful behavior, but an interface that the client cannot directly use. The adaptee will transform this for our end use. The specific request, we return the string adaptee specific request. At the bottom of this module, we export it for use in our demonstration. Let's now work on the adapter. The adapter bridges the adaptee to the target. Thus, we extend this class with target. We have a constructor super, a construction to hold the adaptee. This adaptee is sent to a new adaptee. We have the request method that implements the target request, but translates it to the adaptee specific request method. We export this module as adapter. Let's now work on the client where it all comes together. The client only uses target interface. We pass the target into the execute method where we write the request result to the console, and we export this class for use in our demonstration. Let's go to the index.js page. We include the adapter and the client. We create a new adapter and pass it to execute method of the client. Now let's run this and see our results. We see adapter translate adaptee specific request. How it works. The client expects to call the request method on a target. The adapter has a specific request which is incompatible. The adapter implements requests internally, calls specific requests on adaptee's instance. The client remains blissfully unaware the adapter is actually taken to the adaptee behind the scenes. My name is Ray. Keep coding. SWOT analysis of the adapter design pattern using JavaScript. S. Strengths. Code reuse. Lets you use old code with new code without changing the original. Flexibility boost. Makes systems more flexible by converting one interface into another that's expected. Separation clean. Keeps classes separate and focused. Adapter handles the messy connections. W. Weaknesses. Extra layer. Adds another class to learn and manage in the code. Not obvious. Can confuse beginners if they don't recognize what the adapter is doing. Limited fix. Only changes interfaces can help if logic between systems is totally different. O. Opportunities. Legacy integration. Helps mix new JavaScript code with old libraries or APIs. Tool wrappers. Great for adapting third-party tools to your custom app. Cross-platform. Adapters help make code work across browsers or environments. T. Threats. Overuse. Using adapters everywhere may hide deeper design problems. Maintenance confusion. More moving parts make the system harder to understand over time. Performance hit. A slight delay when too many adapters are chained together. Well, that was my video. Please give this video a like. I worked hard to create it. Leave a comment and find me on all my social media platforms. But most of all, tell a friend the Ray Code is awesome.